All right, so today I am at the small farm. I am going to try to figure out what's going on with these trail cameras. I'm going to check these stands, make sure their straps are okay. Got backup straps in case in that tub. So we're gonna give it a shot. And the coolest thing, the owner, I don't know if you guys can see those or not, the owner here is raising pigeons. And so he's got like 15 pigeons just flying around. It's really cool. They kind of look like a big flock of doves. But those are his trained pigeons, and it's gonna be fun to watch them fly around this fall. That's really neat. All right, y'all stick around. All right, so I'm in the food plot here that I didn't plant, but is full of clover. It's got some other stuff in it, but we just didn't get to plant it, and that's fine. But I'm gonna move the camera that's behind me here, if you guys can see that or not, over to that tree, because they scrape under that tree all the time. So I would love to have, and I may still grab a fence post and bring it out here, but love to have something closer to shoot that on, but we got to move the camera first. So we'll get that done. All right, so we took the trail cameras, and we took the wireless converters off because they're not working. Not sure why. Could be cable, could be whatever. But we took those off, and so now they're just regular trail cameras again. Put cards in them. One of them that we didn't have a wireless charger on, it's got some deer on it. I just had to put it on the computer to see what they are. But I am fixing to climb up and check the straps on that stand because I haven't done so in a while. And it's been up all year. Just again, the year got away from me and I left it up. So I'm gonna check them, make sure they're good, get the new ones out. And if we need to replace them, we need to replace them. But just to make sure that it's safe. So slap this safety harness on, climb up, see what we get. All right, in my first tree stand of the year, I'm not actually hunting. Just checking all the straps on this one. I did have one that was kind of loose and kind of acting strange. So I didn't replace it. I just loosened it, checked it really good, and put it back on. So the stand's really good. It's really solid. It is going to come down at the end of this year. So I'll be able to do the full maintenance on it that I need to. But I wanted to show why I love this stand so much. So just on the other side, so that's the property line, and that's a thicket, and those folks do not hunt. Deer bed back in there, and on the other side of that hickory tree that seems to not have any leaves on it for some reason, there is a crossing, a fence crossing, and I actually hung a vine scrape on that crossing. And then back to that far tree line is the property line, and that's kind of just a brushy field, like it's fallow on the other side of those cedars there. So last year I watched a young buck, tend a doe back and forth in there, and then they come through here and they cross out of there. That used to be a pine thicket with a bunch of oaks in it. Now it's actually a flat. They went in and killed all the cedars in there. So now it's kind of open, but I don't hunt it because you can't really. It's down in the valley, and your scent kind of blows around there. I'm up on a hill, so my scent just carries everywhere. Food plot is back that way, and back over my shoulder is a road and the way that I come in. And deer will cross out of that thicket in the afternoon out into here, and in the morning they'll come back and go back in there. So it's a really, really good crossing. I got some video a couple years ago of some does walking right out here at 20 yards off of a trail that I actually used to get in that morning. So this is a really good transition area from bedding to food. There's big ag to the, I guess that's north. Yeah, north of me. This year it's in soybeans. Has not been cut yet. So it's really nice, as you can hear. It's super, super windy right now. But yeah, so this is one of my favorite stands. You can see forever once the leaves fall. Here you get a lot of good rut action because of the bedding that's right here. close over the property line. So I really enjoy hunting here when there's big deer here, because it's always full of anticipation. You never know what's going to happen. So and we'll get down and go check one of my other favorite stands. Second stand. This is the corner stand. I hunted and missed a really good 9-point out of here the first year that I hunted this. He was crossing a crossing out here in front of me, back and forth, and deer usually do cross there. Big bucks will come through here. Let me turn this around where I can show you. They'll come out of there because there's bedding all right there. That's the property line. Part of my food plot was back there, but I didn't plant it this year because they found a clover on it. We'll talk more about that later. But they cross through here and they go out into the big field. There's acorn trees back there. Next year we're going to plant that in soybeans, so that'll be soybeans. But I need to come in here and do some trimming. Trim that limb and that limb so I can see. But this corner has always been really good. There's 3 pretty mature red oaks right here that drop really well. So they will scrape under one of these trees. I think I'm going to force them to this year. I think I'm going to put a mock scrape in on it, see if I can kind of force that issue. Maybe make this a little bit more productive, but we'll see. The stand's in good shape. One of the straps was a little, again, needed some adjustment, but this is coming down at the end of season because we're going to run fire through here, through pretty much the whole place in February. So I'm pretty excited about that, see what that produces and how it kind of changes the way that the deer are using this. But man, it's very windy. So I've got everything done here that I needed to get done. So I'm going to pack up and